I had some trouble, but I just like closed Roll20 and opened it back, and it worked.
We are live with that resounding support for Roll20.
I mean,
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag never will be.
hashtag if.
Hashtag I've had Death Wish coffee.
Hashtag please sponsor us, Waffle House and Wrights Bacon.
Yes, please.
And Death Wish coffee.
Yeah, I'll take Death Wish coffee.
I got their new pumpkin chai flavored coffee, and it's really freaking good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I used
I'll
part
have
of
to try
my
that.
I used part of my raise to buy Christmas gifts and coffee for Emily.
Very nice.
The top of my closet is going to be full of so much Mario and little kid crap soon, because it's like every check I buy one or two things for him, and then I know we're going to go shopping closer to actual Christmas. So yay!
That was weird.
Anyway, we're live tonight with another episodes of Lost Seas. Y'all made it further into the fallen, desecrated temple of Lolth, which desecrating a temple for a desecrating goddess seems like a double negative. I don't know. But y'all went invisible. Oh, hold on. Rephrase that. Y'all dealt with a room full of imps that actually was empty, and Gleam did more harm to the party than he has done to enemies so far in the game. Then y'all ran from blobs, killed the blobs, went invisible. Avie set off a bomb, basically. So now you have cultists with weird leather face masks turning to look at y'all, but you're all still invisible because Avie passed his investigation or passed his constitution check. So there was just an explosion, and now there's invisibles.
Yay.
So I think that gets us all caught up. Think anything else?
I think so.
Is everybody good?
think so.
There we go.
Everybody's mostly alive, surviving.
You know how it be.
That's true. Hey, M, how much you love me?
It do be that way.
We've literally been sitting here for an hour talking.
Yes, I was gonna ask, since you're by the coffee maker, would you make me a cup of like tension tamer or sleepy time tea?
You say that like I use the Keurig to make you tea. But yes.
Love you.
I'm sitting here for an hour talking.
Well, it's not my fault.
Sorry.
Nox was late.
Yeah, it's Misha's fault. Isn't that right, Misha?
All right.
I will. I'm gonna hurt you.
So Avie, there's a bunch of smokes. There is some damage taken. And now there are cultists turned towards you.
There are.
So
I am.
3 of them come slurping and schlepping their way towards you. They don't
How
see
tall
you.
is this room?
This room's about 12 feet up. I mean, like, it probably used to be taller, but, I mean, this is a temple that was washed away and then barfed back up by the ocean.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So, point of clarification, the trap that went off was because I got too... It was because
you
I got too close to the statue.
Proximity.
Okay. And it was specifically proximity to the statue.
No, it was this area over here that you're near. Kind of like where this trail of blood is.
Okay. So like this area here, that area where I just pinged it would be the center point.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to fly over to there.
Give me a Give me a stealth check at advantage to see if Avie appears in your own living room. I know them stealth rolls for you. Yeah. They ain't going to notice that shit. Avie doesn't even notice that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Gleam. We're going to go clockwise here until something happens and we have to roll initiative. What are you doing?
Avie said we would know. So I'm gonna assume that explosion was done by Avie, right?
Shit. That's true.
Safe to assume there, Gleam. So you
So I'm gonna
you
back up.
You see three boys over here.
And
Well, I shouldn't say three creepy figures in black robes with odd leather masks.
so 20 feet circle from.
Are you fireballing?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take off that stealth. You're no longer ninja. And I guess I got to roll for how many? 1, 2, 3, 5 of them?
I see 5. There may be more.
I know, I'm just saying, this boy, this boy, this boy, this one, and this one. Is that what you're saying with your...
And if there's anything like here, I can't see right there, so...
Okay, do me a favor. Ping... I can hear my tea being made. Ping where the center of this is going to be, Avie. I mean, sorry, Gleam.
You didn't see it? It's right here.
Okay.
So it hits all 3 of those and anything around that.
What's the radius?
It'd be 20 feet.
Okay, no. Okay. That is helpful. So, that's got to be a dex save for them. For the first one is a 22.
That passes, that fails.
That
Fails.
So those are the first 3.
Fails and fails.
Boys in the back, how much damage was that you were doing, good sir?
That would be 26.
Well, shit.
What is happening?
Avie, Gleam just fireballed because he thought that was Avie giving the signal.
Okay. So, obviously, I have seen that.
So, real quick, I need everybody to now roll initiative. And we will go from there.
I rolled a 20 on one of my initiatives. Kogo rolled a 0. Or a 1.
I'm gonna assume that Kogo's gonna go last.
Kogo's over here like, the fuck?
Boom, pretty.
She was looking right at where the fireball went off, so she got blinded.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Claire. That would suck. Kogo sitting there like, like just staring directly into it. So we got the battle order. So resolving this, there is now a mostly charred cultist staring directly at Gleam, who has just thrown a fireball in front of the blood statue, incinerating multiple of these leather-faced individuals immediately. So everyone notices this. Arlanna, you're still invisible. Gleam is now standing by himself, and there is this faceless cultist that's just... It looks like he's about to sound the alarm of some sort.
What alarm is going to be worse than a fireball?
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to yell for help, I guess you say that. So this dude's over there. Look, he's still on fire. Like, it's terrible.
He could be dead in a second anyway. So we'll move 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, there's more dudes. 20. What do I have? 35. 30. 35. So I'm in here. There's just more cultists and one dude at the end.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
So
He looks important. Punch him in the
does.
face.
He does. I might shoot him. So
Okay.
we are not invisible anymore when we attack. Is that it?
Once you attack, you're no longer invisible.
Okay. Kind of hoping these dudes all run out the room and I can get them from the.
You must be that freezer guy. Yes, I am Lord Freezer. Cool. I'm gonna punch you in the schnoz.
I should hold my attack. I'm the only one in this room right now.
Okay, so you want to hold your attack. What is the trigger here?
If it looks like the dude at the end is doing something sus.
Well, then go ahead and do your attack because it looks like he's doing something sus.
Okay. I don't want to be uninvisible at this very moment when there's 5 dudes in this room and I'm the only one in here, so.
Is there a couch in there too?
Ba-bum-bum.
What?
Claire,
Ah, sweet summer child.
Claire made a dirt. Claire made a
I
dirty joke.
Oh
I
my
have
God.
about 400 videos to show you.
I hate all of you so much.
There are websites dedicated to this kind of stuff. I'm just saying.
There is a pizza ad in Ukraine that used this as a parody joke.
I get it now, thank you.
Do you though?
Yes, unfortunately.
Would you
Is the
like
dude-
us to beat the dead horse a little more? Do
No.
we need to keep? I mean, I
No.
know it's dead, but
I mean,
Hello.
narratively speaking, horses were involved.
Hello. My name is Hamantha. I am back from the dead.
Please shut up.
This joke will continue.
All of you. Please shut up.
So you're holding your attack.
What is the dude doing at the end of the hallway? Or at the end of the
Give me a perception check.
I believe the phrase that you used and he agreed with is being sussy.
He is being sus.
No, yeah, sussy is something completely different.
Yeah, he is definitely suspect.
Like, is he actively doing
His hands are moving and he seems to be chanting, but that's about all you can make out.
shit?
Because I will say this, a fireball going off in this space did also create a large pop from just suction and heat. So it might we'll use that to say that 12. It makes it a little bit more difficult. So are you going to hold your attack until he does something other than what he's doing is what you're saying?
Okay, can I hold my attack until I'm assuming some of these guys are going to run out of this room until at least a couple of them leave the room.
Sure.
So there's not like 4-on-4 people that I have to contend with.
Okay, so
It doesn't matter what I say. Fuck all of you.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the couch.
Oh boy.
Good night, everybody.
I just want to play D&D, goddammit.
That spurt. Oh, okay, I've clipped that. And
Oh, my face.
I clipped again so I can look at which one's better. Okay, so you're holding your attack till a couple run out the room so you can hit whoever's the last one and is that
No,
what
I want to attack this guy, but I'm waiting till I'm not going to have like 4 enemies between me and him if I can.
I got you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so that's what Arlanna's doing. Gleam, it is your go. There is this boy who is not looking great.
Who had the caucasity to not die?
He came over here like, "Sup, I'm investigating. Oh, everybody I was investigating with is now dead. Oh no. Oh wait, I forgot to add boss.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Shush. I'm controlling everything else, and y'all brought an NPC along.
You forced us to.
I did not force you to. I said you could choose to, or you could choose not to. I started messing with y'all because y'all kept deliberating forever. As you do.
I don't remember that. I think you're picking that up.
Whatever. All right, so he is down there. So, Gleam, there's this guy. There's another
Yeah, I
room
see
over
that
here.
guy. I see him. He's being, I believe the word was sussy.
No, this guy up here you can see. He's just burning. He is ashy now. He needs some lotion. And by that I mean
Larry.
he just needs aloe and like burn
He
ointment.
needs some milk.
God, that'd be terrible for that burn.
You know what? I'm gonna try something weird.
Okay.
Are you going to heal somebody?
What is that?
When
And you wonder why we haven't paid you.
Hey, you're not dead.
worst healthcare ever. He's just DPS.
I'm gonna use command on him and say burn.
Okay, so what does he got to make?
A wisdom save. That fails.
I already am.
I'm hoping that means he won't put himself out and he'll just fucking die.
Well, I mean, the
I
thing
don't
with
know.
Fireball is like, I'm making the joke he's still on fire, but I mean, I don't think Fireball will light your clothes on fire and leave you ignited.
30 right there. Nope, right there. Okay.
So he's.
Oh, there's more guys in here. Well, shit.
This is the other part of that same video where the next person walks into the room near the couch.
I'm just holding the camera. And then, oh Lord, do I have a bonus action? I do, but I'm not gonna use it. I'll just stare this guy down.
Okay.
Just giving him the eyes, you know?
The dude at the end of the hallway is still doing his thing, but the rest of these boys are going to do this. This one is going to move up on you while he is still smoldering from Fireball.
Sir.
That is a 23 nat 20.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage.
That is your reaction?
Yes, with warning flare.
Okay, good, because that would have sucked.
Just so you know what it does right there. It's my cleric ability.
Okay, cool. I am going to need you to make me 4 separate dex saves. It's not hard to beat.
I mean, have you met me? 9, 18, 4, and natural 20.
Okay, so you take 12 radiant damage as you get lit up by some sacred flames. You avoid 2 of them. One of them you avoid real good.
I matrix out of the way of 2 of them.
Yeah, but then the other 2 get you on either cheek. Just like you do all the stuff and you spin around and then your ass just lights up.
I'm still very impressed with myself.
All right, Avie. You watch Gleam set off a giant fireball and then blind a guy that was about to like probably wreck his world. And then he just gets lit by some holy magic.
Should he have used his turn to catch himself on fire?
Well,
Probably not.
No.
I
I mean,
know,
he's not putting himself out, but he's just a smoldering, smoking thing right now.
See, what I'm trying to do is argue to make my level 1 spell into like a level 7 spell.
Gleam dies. He sees his
Okay.
daughter.
Oh no. Y'all aren't ever getting him back.
Lolth is there.
Oh no.
Some-
Then he is in a fight.
You are now in a custody battle in court. Lolth has Asmodeus as a lawyer.
You see your daughter, she's got zippers.
Could you have picked any worse of a spot to stop that, doesn't block the entire other room from the rest of us to get in there?
You can pass through me.
I have to pass out of him now, though. Oh my god.
Look, I've already killed 4 of them, so what do you want from me?
Moose
fine.
is making this so much easier for me.
It's cool. Let me open the door for you. I'm going to cast lightning bolt.
Okay.
Thank you.
On this one.
On these 2.
Oh, you're also getting Boss Boy?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I can't. There's a boss. Oh no.
Well,
Alright,
maybe you should have blocked the door so we could have gotten in there and helped you.
well,
Look, I can go as far as I can go.
The cult boy, he didn't do it. All right, with advantage. That's a 22. So he saves. So roll that lightning damage, Nox.
8d6. Yes, 8d20.
Wait, so yeah, that boy. I can't remember if he's the one I clicked, so I'm just gonna put a dead on him. He is the dead. You just watch him get zapped.
So chivalrous, opening the door for the ladies.
This is what I do.
As well as support a hooker church getting started.
100%. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh well.
So okay, so you are no longer.
No, I'm no longer indivisible.
So you do that. He's dead. The guy you zap with lightning. You watch as the lightning courses around his armor. It seems to have done something. Give me a dex save.
What? Why, dude? There.
Okay, so you save as well against your own DC. Take half damage as it reflects it back at you.
I'd take 1/4 of that.
Because you have expertise?
Yes.
Well, hold on. 1/4 of that? I should take half. Hold on. What am I thinking of where you would take none? Evasion.
Yep.
Okay.
So, let's see.
So you zap him, he takes some damage, and it reflects back at you.
Oh, yeah, no. I take no damage. I do have evasion.
So, I was going to
say, I thought you had evasion.
Okay,
yeah, I do.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Avie pulls a dead body up in front of him, and or I should say nearly dead body in front of him. That's what actually finally kills this one cultist.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like it just, you know how lightning bolts go in a zigzag pattern? It zigzags to the left, just past his shoulder, to the right behind his back, and it keeps going. And it's the reflection. And the reflection is what catches him in the back of the head.
Yeah, so that guy had a bad day.
You had a bad day. What's the range on that? Oh, cool. He is within. I'm like, he is within range. Yep. I'm a hex him.
Bonus action hex.
Probably should have done that first.
All right. So what does he got to do with this?
Suck it up and take necrotic damage every time I hit him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, doesn't he have a save on Hex, or is it?
Nope.
All right, that's right. So what are you giving him disadvantage on?
Let's say,
Remember, it's checks.
yeah.
Oh, it's checks. I thought it was on saves.
Strength.
It's
Or dex.
it's ability
Either strength or
checks.
dex.
I will go strength.
Okay. Cool.
And I will. So that happens, and I will then holler out, "Doors open!"
Okay. So you done?
Yep.
All right.
So done.
Vonnet Dweth, Archmage. Okay. Is there a timer function on here? Let me look.
Oh no.
You are legitimately the resident expert in this program.
No, there's not. I swore there was. Like, I always end up looking to the side going, what does this logo do again? Oh, wait. Never mind.
And apparently, for whatever reason, I'm in DM mode.
You're in DM mode?
Yeah.
So you can see past all the edges.
No, like as far as like the menus and stuff, I have access to my assets
Oh.
currently.
Oh, that's cool. So he is going to turn. Let's see. I gotta double check the spell because it turned him 2 spell cards. Not actually spells. Thanks, Roll20. Or I forgot to hit save. There's a chance with either one. Yeah, okay, I did not exit out of the window. That's good. Okay. So he sees the 2 of you. He's still trying to focus mostly on chanting.
So he took no damage from that attack.
He took some. Like, his man bun is fuzzy.
Did he?
Well, oh shit. That is not what it was supposed to do, because it's supposed to roll to hit.
77 force damage.
Yeah, he's casting. Hold on. Let me pull the spell up. It was supposed to do it as a spell attack, but again, let's see, make sure. Oh, you gotta make a deck. Give me a deck save.
You just rolled 10d6 plus 40.
Yeah, I rolled. He cast Disintegrate. On Gleam, I need a deck save.
What if I just say no? 18.
What is his spell save? Where is it at? Come on.
I hate that you use that spell. I hate you for it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That is 1 shy of saving.
So I'm just dead.
So that is 77.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Like, I disintegrate.
No, you don't got to worry about paying Gleam.
Wait, how are you just outright dead?
Asshole.
That's how disintegrate works. I am
If the
disintegrated.
damage, hold on.
This is what he did to Nazra in our at-home game.
Well, he did a dex save.
Except he remembered that they had to save this time.
Yes, so that is 77 damage from disintegrate. Creature and everything they're wearing and carrying except magic items are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust. The creature can be restored to life only by means of true resurrection or a wish spell. This spell automatically disintegrates a large or small non-magical object or a creation of magical force.
Why does there even damage if it just disintegrates you if you fail?
Because it don't.
No,
because
if
it-
you
has to-
die,
it reduces you
disintegrate.
to
If you
0
hit-
HP.
yeah, if you hit 0 because of the attack.
Oh.
So 77 is more HP than you had?
I was only at 48. I have almost no health. Like, even if I don't have 77 health at full health.
Yeah, like I'm
Oh, hold
already
on, no.
30 down, for example, and 77 would have almost taken me in.
Moose, have you been doing max HP?
Yes. I do have 77. I only have 90 total health.
Yeesh. Well, y'all watch Gleam go poof. I think
Is
this
this
would.
going to be a TPK?
I don't know, but Nasra with this.
Why do we bother getting Moose's computer fixed?
Just-
Wow, Hewitt! Wow!
I'm sorry. This is the amount
No,
of
you're
damage that was dealt. So,
You're not sorry. You made the character.
well, to be fair, he only
It's
has one 7th level spell slot.
You hit like anybody else, they wouldn't have died. God damn it.
Well,
Oh,
he can't see you.
I
So, what was the thing you were waiting? Nasra was holding her attack until these guys left the room. That doesn't trigger it.
No, I wish
But-
I had just kept my original.
That is his move. That's it for him. Boss is going to sneak around and witness that there is a thing of dust and see that there is an Avie. Avie, how are you looking health-wise?
Oh, now you ask.
Boss can heal. Boss is functioning as a cleric because the cleric never functioned as a cleric.
Well, I mean, you didn't give him a chance to.
He has had 2 years to cleric.
Well, he was just hitting his stride, and you took that away from him. Cut down in his prime. I mean, I'm down a little bit. I'm at 72 and 99.
All right, he will cast Healing Word. Let's see what
That
level-
spell.
at 4th level. So that is wow, that's terrible. But 10 health back, Avie. He is still invisible. Kogo, you just watched Gleam get dusted, like Thanos snapped.
Remind me of the exact triggers that end invisibility.
Attack.
If you attack or cast an attack spell,
Cool.
or the person that is concentrating on the spell drops concentration on you. But hey, here's the deal. Kogo, you don't see... Okay, by the time you make it to the door, you would see that dude, but you don't know he's there yet.
All right. She is going to spend a key point to dash. Hang on one second. I got to double check one thing
Is
right
that
quick. What's the
step of the-
radius?
Step of the wind.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't even have to do that. Hang on one second. Let me check one thing.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
Guess who you
Roll
get...
40. Roll 46 7 times.
No. Guess who you get to talk to now?
Hopefully not the woman that wants feet massages.
That's like any woman I've ever met would like a foot massage, dude.
You know.
Yeah, Lolth would make it weird.
Okay, before I cast Step of the Wind, I'm just gonna check something. I need to move up here so I can see a little better. I think I can see from there. Okay, so this is not like the end of the room right here. Like it keeps going, right?
As you don't know, what's the end of your dark vision?
It's right about there. It's just my monitor's kind of dark, so it starts fading off a little bit.
The map fades off a little bit there too.
Okay,
So-
that's probably what I'm saying then. All right. She. Oof.
You're still currently. Wait, how long does fly last?
I don't actually care.
No, I'm saying I think it lasts.
It does last a while longer.
So I'm just. This is a. There is a. You might not have.
So
had the
she's
doorway
completely
blocked.
silent right now, then, huh? If she's flying.
She is invisibo. There would be a if anybody was actually trying to find you, there'd be a disadvantage perception check.
All right. She'll actually go ahead and just float around to like here then. Is that a pillar though that blocks my view? It doesn't look like it blocks view.
I didn't put anything over it, but it would basically give you half cover. Not
But I
that
could see around it.
you can peek, yeah.
Okay. She is going to look at him, and she's landed at this point. And she is going to bite her tongue and cast silence in a 20-foot radius emanating from him.
Okay.
So she has to drop fly for it, so she's dropping that. That's fine.
Okay. So you are casting silence on him. Let me find a cool little thing that look like it's silence. I'm just going to go with that one. And you said a 20-foot radius, and you're casting it on him?
Let me actually check one thing distance was.
No, I'm just asking because it's going to affect the sphere I put on him.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm double checking one thing as far as where exactly I want to put it.
What, M?
I forgot I was making your tea.
It's a what's the radius on that, Claire?
It's a 20-foot radius, but I'm trying to do calculations in my head. I think actually where I'm not going to cast, so I can't cast it on an object or a person regardless. I pick a point, and I actually think I'm not going to put it on him because also he has no way of knowing necessarily where it emanates from. So instead, I'm actually going to cast it more in like the center. That was a shitty ping. Oh my god, please ping. Like here. So he would be kind of on the edge of it. So it'd be like 20, like that.
Okay, let me throw a token down to represent that. I'll just drag Gleam's dead body.
There is no body.
The ash pile that was once Gleam.
There you go, murderer.
Thank you. There is some hate.
November's gonna be awkward.
Why is November gonna be awkward?
Extra
Up
life.
just one more. You had it, I think, correct the first time where it was coming from like there. So
Why is it gonna be awkward, Nox?
there we go.
Because I'm gonna make it awkward.
Why?
You'll see.
Because I killed Gleam.
Uh-huh.
That's sad. All right, so you've cast silence in that spot.
Yes. So I did not end up using Step of the Wind because I didn't end up needing it. I cast Silence. Does the dodge action only would help if it was a physical attack striking me, right? I don't think that would help at all if it was like a spell, like an AoE spell, so I don't need to cast that. Okay, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Arlanna.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action dash. So I'm up here. Wait, was it? Did I need to dash? Yeah, I did need it. Yeah, I did, because it was 5 more feet than I could go.
All right, so you bonus action dash. Disadvantaged attacks.
How does it disadvantage attacks?
Because you're invisible, but you still do provoke an attack of opportunity.
Wait, no, because it's completely deafened. They can't even hear her. They have no clue she's there. The only way they'd be able to know is if they could hear her.
Let me double check the rules on attack of opportunity.
I mean, I'm going to stab him, but if I'm invisible, they wouldn't be able to attack me, because they wouldn't know I was there.
The way that it functions is attack of opportunities occur when you move outside or out of a creature's attack radius.
But you have to be able to know that they're there.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense being invisible then, would it?
We have found a flaw in the system.
I'm looking it up. Invisibility and opportunity attacks.
They can make it.
You
but
can
they
make
have-
an opportunity attack when a creature you see moves out of your range.
And I'm invisible.
Invisible creatures do not provoke opportunity attacks from enemies that can't see them, or I assume also sense them. And in this case, they wouldn't be able to sense them unless they
Okay.
had blind sight, I would think.
Cool, then we will go with that. Not that they would have hit anyway with their +3.
True.
All right, so silent as the night, invisible as an invisible. 26 will hit.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 27.
Gank, gank.
So you're no longer invisi.
I know.
Okay,
I stabbed him in the guts.
so that is 13, 23 that will be taken fully. And 6 that'll be reduced.
Damn it. Freaking magic damage.
So you do that at the. What else are you doing, Arlanna?
Kick him in the balls.
I already did both my attacks.
Okay,
Bonus action. Kick him in the balls.
I did a bonus action dash. Because I can do that, and I keep forgetting, or else, yeah, I'd unarmed strike him in the balls, but I can't.
Reaction. Kick him in the balls.
If I'd been next to him when he disintegrated Gleam, I definitely would have knocked him in the nuts.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, he will use his one legendary action to make an attack.
Oh.
Does a 30 hit?
Nope. Just
Oh.
misses.
That is 3 piercing and 7 necrotic damage as he plunges a dagger into your leg.
8, 9, 10.
And now I have
That
to.
is not as much damage as I thought it would be.
It's not as much damage as it should be, but sometimes you disintegrate a player, sometimes the dice damage decides that you don't get to do it again.
46 necrotic is what that. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Thank God you rolled low on that for once. Good
Hey.
God.
Hey, roll 20. I've talked a lot of shit about you in the past. Thank you for sparing one of the players. Just, you should have spared most too.
God.
You could have not used Disintegrate, too.
Okay, give me a con save, Arlanna.
I hate that fucking spell. Save. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You will take half the damage, so you'll take 5 damage at the start of your next turn because the wound is bleeding.
Shit.
Gleam.
Is dead.
No. I'm not going to leave Moose out. Then Moose is going to be bored, and I can't ask Moose to get me snacks, which would be even worse.
All right, fine. I'll be there in 3 hours.
Hey, Moose, you're not doing anything right now.
You're not
Did you
doing
bring-
anything for the next 3 hours. Can you grab me a bag of Funyuns on your way up?
6-pack of beer and some jerky, please. Actually, no. If I would, I'd want cracklins from y'all down there. That bag you brought back at Extra Life was dope. Anyway, Gleam, you are standing naked as the day you were born. Squeaky clean though, like you have like the I have just been freshly scrubbed, like shiny body.
And there are zippers.
And before you see a large orcish individual with one eye with an eye patch behind a lectern holding what could generously be called a gavel, but it looks kind of like a maul. And on either side, behind other little lecterns, you see Palor with his burning head and visage. And on the other side, you see Lolth. And the large, welcome to the court of celestial custody.
Oh Lord, mom and dad are fighting for custody.
I am Grimush, the violent. I'll be the presiding judge, as I have no interest in this party. Let us hear your cases. Little humanoid, you may go first.
Me?
Yeah. They're fighting. They're fighting over your soul.
Who? What?
You died.
What?
You notice how like you're all flapping in the wind there.
You would be shocked and amazed how many times this has happened to me.
You just watch Grimush pick up this massive skull, like a mammoth skull-sized mug. Just take a long.
And I just see Gleam just like waving his hands towards his own body. He's like, this happens all the time. This, and then waves at them. Brand new.
State your case, little one.
My
Right.
my case for 4?
I have no clue who you are. I don't know what's up. These two want your soul. I am here just to resolve it because I'm a neutral third party.
Who are you?
I am Grimush.
Okay, I know her. Who's the guy?
That's Palor.
Oh shit, what's up?
Palor, sup, kid? This,
I'm
I'm sorry that
crazy.
your headband's still good, but you lost the shirt, man.
It's whatever.
You notice that Palor is dressed very much like he's going to a Jimmy Buffett concert with a giant fiery face.
Of course he is.
You are responsible for my depiction of Palor now. It's just going to eventually turn into like a deadbeat dad that's all about good vibes and cinnamon cookies.
Did you not?
So
Did you get remarried? I posted it on my Facebook. On Facebook.
on the Facebook. So my case for why I should not. What?
Look, kid, the way this is going to go is you're dead. They're fighting over your soul and who gets it.
Oh, I want to go to Palor.
Okay, why?
It's kind of been an investment.
Yeah, like, okay, have you seen her?
In the biblical sense, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't about that life.
Yeah, but so like, tell me who, like, seriously.
Also, like, I'm just gonna try to cast this sacred flame, just like in the middle of something.
That's a little fart of flame appears.
Yeah, that he gave me that, and like, you know,
Palor, yeah, man, he's one of my clerics, so like, he's mine.
uh-huh.
But love, I have a contract with him.
Right.
That,
but like, do you though?
She just holds up a piece of paper.
I never signed that.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Because all I'm seeing is naked Gleam standing before 3 gods. And the most irreverent monk of the party is the cleric. You did promise to do a task for me.
I had my fingers crossed.
That's not how this works, Chop.
You don't understand how promises work. Paylor, right? Fingers crossed. Remember we talked about that?
Did you actually agree to do something for her, though?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll clear out this temple mostly because they're fucking with you, and we can't have that shit. And
Just
I was like, yeah, whatever, like
you just
sure.
you hear him groan for a second.
And so the thing is, and I know like this might sound intelligent, which might be shocking, but I was just like, sure, whatever, lady, fucking weirdo.
Gramash looks at you. You did agree to help her.
Right. But why? Okay, so if I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help you cross the street, and then because I'm already going there, you now own my soul? You realize how crazy that is, right?
Gramash just kind of chuckles and looks at you. You realize you're dealing with gods, right? Like 90%.
I mean, what,
yeah.
are you above the law?
Yes.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
all 3 of them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we are.
Well, that's
Crap,
not
okay.
right.
Crap. Okay, shifting gears.
Okay. Moving on to the next person in the order. Let's see. Arlanna is the one who attacked their boss, so that one's going to move there. 3 of them are going to immediately fail casting a spell. Because they aren't going to realize that that's going to happen. As you watch them all hold up hands to do something, this boy is going to, because you were close enough and he doesn't necessarily have a bunch of close range magic. But that's the Archmage character sheet. Cultist. Oh, it's a +4. That's a 7. He misses stabbing you. So he tries to stab Arlanna and it just misses, but you don't hear it come. In fact, you don't even, I'm going to say you don't even notice it because it's silent. He just misses very badly and spins in a circle. Avie. Y'all are fighting a big battle. Gleam is off in custody court. I'm seeing clickety clicks on distance everywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a.
I'm afraid of what Avie's about to summon.
No, I'm just trying to get my options in order. I don't have.
What is the D4 for, Kogo?
Because I forgot to roll my toe ring of rejuvenation, and apparently in this battle, I really need to keep track of that.
You might want to do that pinky toe.
Yeah.
Hey, by the end of the game, you'll have an arm back, though.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Unless it gets disintegrated off. What, he can't cast it again. Never mind, you're safe. All right, Avie, what you doing?
All right, I am going to. I'm gonna attack this guy. This guy.
Yeah, that'll hit. So that is 16.
16.
It's still up.
Okay. Bonus action.
Oh, poison scimitar.
Offhand.
Or okay, offhand. I was going to say.
Oh, poison scimitar.
Your blade is sharp and stabbing. Yeah, that hits. And that's enough. He dead.
Okay. Do. Think. Yeah, that's all I can do. I am going to notice that through this way, I still have not seen Kogo, and I am going to holler at Arlanna. I'll take care of these guys.
She does not hear you.
No sound comes out.
Oh yeah, sure. It's quiet. I had to get.
But wait? Can you not see?
That's correct. Yeah.
Wait, can
Yeah,
nobody see the? Can nobody
it
see
starts
the
there.
aura?
Yeah. No,
No.
we don't see the aura, just the point.
Just the marker.
Oh,
There we
there you
go.
go.
Okay,
Okay,
that.
there we go.
Okay. Can I retroactively, as I'm flying in, now that I know that the aura is there?
No, too late.
Whatever.
I mean, she still wouldn't be able to hear you though, regardless, because she's deafened as well. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter if you were outside the radius.
I was yelling at her so that you would hear.
Oh well, that's okay.
All right. It is now this boy's turn. He saw that his minions did not do anything or couldn't cast a spell, so he's assuming something's up. So he's going to stab, but I'm assuming a 16 misses Arlanna.
East.
He is then going to realize he could have stepped over here.
He has no idea which way it is.
No. He doesn't know about the silence. He now realizes he could have stepped over here to have flanking. But he attacked beforehand, so that's his turn. So he has stepped over to put himself in an advantageous position with his underling. Boss is going to come up here and realizes all of Gleam's stuff and a pile of dust are right here. And he gonna get mad. He gonna be big mad. Let's see. Did you take his Dragonborn breath weapon off the character sheet, you asshole? Here we go. There we go. Let's see. 4d6. Okay, so the cultist has to make a dexterity saving throw. No. Let's see. Someone help me remember, because I didn't write it down on his character sheet. He is a brass dragon, therefore he is spewing...
Brass is fire.
No, gold is fire.
Brass is acid?
No, that's bronze. I mean copper. It would be poison, I think.
Hang on. There. Bite, claw, tail, breath weapon, dragon you want to find fire.
Oh, it is fire. Okay. Well,
It's fire
I guess two of them do it then. That's crazy.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because there's...
He gonna spit some fire. So that's 4d6 on this boy as boss just roars.
Yeah, that's true, because metallics don't have a poison. They have two fires. They have two fires and no poison.
I think he technically would have had to have been closer. But so boss does that and becomes visible. This dude just gets lit up next. It gets really warm, Avie.
It's cool. Avie's already hot.
Ba-bum-bum-ch. Hold on, is it a line or a cone? Because boss has 5 more feet of movement. I'm just asking.
Race. It is brass. Fire line.
Okay, so it's a line.
It's a
Yeah.
30-foot line.
Okay, so he will have... Yep, he will do that right there, lighting that guy up. Kogo, you just... You watch that Avie stabbed a guy. Boss has lit a guy on fire. Or burned a guy. What are you doing?
Step of the wind and grappling.
Okay. So I believe that is a strength at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to win that one anyway. He is not a strong boy, Kogo.
All right. And so now she has 45 feet of movement left. So she's going to pull 5, 10, 15, pull him back in right here. And Arlanna does not get an attack of opportunity because he doesn't get to choose to step
Right.
out of
That
her
makes
range.
you visible, though, correct?
Correct. I am now visible. That's fine.
Kogo just...
And
Kogo Batman's a bitch.
and she is now
suplex.
gonna... Okay, let me think. Do I want to pin him or punch him? I'll punch him. And that's at advantage because I'm grappling him.
Yeah, that hits.
Not a lot, but
Okay.
we'll take that.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So he is currently grappled, and the grapple rules changed and stuff, but we're not playing with those just yet.
Correct. I'm not using the new ones yet.
No, I'd have to go back and double check because technically the Sentinel feat would no longer exist because pretty much everybody would instantly have the Sentinel feat with the way they wrote some of the rules. And they made grapple cooler, but I think like they made it cooler and then they're still going to have to go back and tweak it. Anyway,
They made it cooler, but they made it where you won't have to burn feats like I did to make it effective. I had to
Right.
burn 2 feats to make it effective.
Okay, Arlanna.
Okay.
He is currently held by Kogo.
Okay. There. Stabby.
Yep.
And I'm gonna. Hang on, where's Heartbreaker? Another attack on the same weapons. Okay, I'm gonna use Hordebreaker.
On your second attack.
It's on each of your turns when you make a weapon attack. You can make another attack on the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet.
Okay, but that does not use your actual attack action, correct?
Right. So
Okay.
basically, I get to attack 4 times if I have people within 5 feet.
I think you can only use it once, like on one of the attacks. I don't think you can do
On
it.
your turn, whenever you make a weapon attack.
Huh.
That's
I've been-
crazy. Oh wait, it's at 5 feet of the original target. My bad. Not within 5 feet of me, so I can't do Hordebreaker. So I'm just going to do my second attack.
So many things on your character. Oh, well,
Damn it.
It's at 19 because you have advantage because he's grappled.
Oh, okay.
No, unfortunately, only I have advantage. That's
Oh,
the new
that's-
grapple rules that would grant that.
Oh, crap. Okay. Never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
He wiggles and like you almost, it slides past his side and
dumb.
Kogo's side.
It's like he can't move. That's dumb.
Well, that's why the new grapple's so great because it does give advantage and it gives him disadvantage at hitting anybody but me, which is what it's so good for because it essentially functions like aggro pull. So that's what I'm looking forward to with the new grapple rules is it lets you actually pull aggro because it imposes disadvantage on anybody but the person holding them.
Okay, Yeah, I think that's all I gotta do.
Okay. Gleam, you're still standing there. As you have heard, the gods are above the law.
So does that mean I'm also above the law?
No.
I look at Paylor to see if that's correct.
Paylor just nods.
Wait, why is Boss marked as dead?
Because he also died.
Oh, that is because I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay, I was like, wait, did I totally miss something here?
Boss had a heart attack. He's gone.
Oh god, he died from a broken heart.
Gleam, my friend. Ah. Next thing you know, Boss is just standing next to you. Sup, Gleam?
Where'd you?
Hi,
Dude, you-
Bahamut. Bahamut's in there now. Sup, kid? He's like,
Kid, that was mine. That was mine.
Okay.
I claim this, like, he's just got his cool 90s aviator shades on and polo shirt over his dragon scales. No. Gramash looks at you. So, she has a claim to you. Is
She
what I'm hearing.
literally doesn't, though.
You agreed to a contract. Verbal agreement or no. You agreed to help her, correct?
No. I sarcastically agreed to help her.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Letter of the law, kid, not the intent.
Okay, but I agreed to help Paylor way before that.
Yeah. But right now you don't see that there is a double claim on you right now to complete
Okay,
something.
let me ask you this though. Have you ever done contracting work?
Yeah, you have to finish the contract.
Right, but you know how sometimes one contract is more important than the other because the other one's like, yeah, who gives a shit about that contract?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's how it works. You still
No.
finish it, but
Yeah, you got to finish it, kid. You just said it. You have to finish it.
I mean, yes, but okay. Time out. My soul does not belong to her, and I will just kill myself if you do that.
You're already dead, kid. You can't, like, kill yourself. Like, try it right now. Try it.
I try to kill myself by
You succeed, and you're immediately standing in the exact same spot. You hold your breath for a really long time and die, and now you're back in the exact same spot. Yeah, this is what's going to happen, kid.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can I see the contract?
She hands you the piece of paper.
I eat it.
She just she waves her hand, and you feel it pull up out of your gut, back out of your mouth, reform in front of you. It's not a pleasant feeling.
Okay, but here's the thing though, right? That contract, who gives a shit about it?
Lolth raises her hand, and Grumush then raises his hand. Paylor,
So two people?
2 out of
And
Paylor looks at you. 2 out of 3, kid. You're just here, man. I'm sorry.
no, it's a tie. It's
You
2
don't
versus 2.
you don't get a vote, kid.
Okay,
Just-
here's how it's gonna work. Okay.
Are you summoning Fizzle?
I am going to try to imagine a bag with 4 rocks in it.
Really? You're gonna pull rocks.
Yeah.
You imagine it, nothing forms.
I would like to summon my personal adjudicator. His name is Mixel.
Hi guys, I'm a lawyer now.
No.
I have Mixel's marvelous mishap insurance and malfeasance form.
Okay, second, I have another question.
Okay.
If you're lying and saying that my soul belongs to her, what happens? What happens next?
I'm not lying, kid. I am literally just trying to figure out who gets to
You,
claim
you,
you.
you didn't answer my question. I'm saying you're lying because that's the truth. So what happens next?
Y'all okay if I take this one to my special hell? Like, I'll do it right now. I will take him to my special hell. Paylor, I would no, dude. Like, not cool. He's belligerent, but come on, man. How many times do mortals stand before 3 gods, bro, and discuss this weird shit? Grumush pulls up a paper at least 5
Confidently.
times today. He just Paylor reaches a hand over Patch. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
is this contract being submitted into evidence?
it is literally the evidence.
Then I would like a copy of it, and then I would like a break in court so that me and my God, what's the word?
You don't
My
you don't have an attorney. I literally asked you your
Hey,
deal.
well,
so I
you're
could know
saying I
you.
signed the contract and I never did, and so I don't know what the wording of this contract is. You probably put some stupid things in there that I never agreed to, and all I said is, yeah, sure, I'll go. I was gonna kill everybody in there anyway. I already killed like 6 or 7 of them, and everybody else is gonna finish it. Like my people are good; they know what the fuck they're doing. They're gonna kill everybody in there. Just go give the contract to Avie. He likes that kind of stuff.
Avi just feels a chill run up his spine for some unknown reason. Just all the
Ha!
flu.
Ha! Wait a minute. I feel like I was just volunteered for something cosmic.
Garmush looks at you, Gleam, and goes,
Again.
he looks at you, Gleam. All right. Did you agree to help her? Yes or
no. I agreed. Okay, realistically, no. I agreed to kill everybody in that place. That is what I agreed to.
Okay. So that is like you're saying that as Moose, or are you saying that as Gleam to him?
Yes.
So you literally agreed to kill everyone.
But not my people. Okay, all the bad guys. She was like, yeah, we'll kill people on it. And then, okay, here's the thing. When I came back,
Loss interrupts you. That's valid. I didn't want him to kill his friends. Just kill all the people that tainted my temple. He
right,
has
and
to kill all of them.
And here's the thing, when I got down there, they had like Paylor stuff all messed up and everything. So I was like, oh, well, they definitely gotta die. So I'm gonna kill them for Paylor. I'm not killing them for her. Fuck her. Who cares about her? I'm gonna kill them anyway. So sure, whatever. Yeah, I'll kill people. I'm not killing them for you. I'm killing them for Paylor.
Yeah, but you he holds the contract, and the contract, as you actually see it now, Gleam, because you just chewed it up and ate it the first time, is he agreed to kill everybody inside Lolth. Verbal agreement. Gleam's entire name.
Right, but here's the thing. Because it's her temple, is she also in there?
Lolth looks, no.
Because I will kill you too.
She looks at you. That is sweet, honey. That is really, really sweet.
I look at Paylor like, back me up, bruh.
Paylor's like, dude, nah, I won't kill
you. I'll try.
He looks at you.
Try.
He just, all of a sudden you hear a message in your head. If you keep doing this rudeness, I will not get my special present after court. Please stop, my dude. It has been a minute.
Can I respond to it in my head? Go,
Yes.
What is it? What's the special? Do I get the special? What is? Huh?
No, you don't. You're not old enough yet. You gotta be 1800 plus.
Okay, but here's the deal. I did not. That is a Skyrim symbol. I just realized.
He looks.
You just realized.
I just realized that.
He's like, you verbally agreed with her to kill everybody in the temple, regardless of your. He's like, dude. They're gonna know we're doing this here in a second. They're gonna try to claim interference. Okay.
Okay, so out loud, I'll say, okay, so question.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I didn't even know I was under contract. Okay, so I feel like she's kind of slipping some stuff under there. I think she probably just made that up. I definitely didn't sign that. So if I would have killed everybody but one person, say they escaped, or say I talked them into leaving, would I still be here? Would she still be like, you're mine, like the fucking bitch that she is?
Yeah. Yeah, actually she would. And she goes, yes, I would. You've never made a deal with the Fae or a god or a spirit or a fiend, have you? Letter of the law, and you verbally agreed. Good enough for me.
Okay, can I... next question. If I do kill everyone in there, she has no claim on my soul, right?
She looks at you. That is 100% right.
Then send me back. I'll kill everyone, and then you can fucking kill me after, and send me back where I belong.
You see, Lolth, I'm fine with that. Paylor.
Also, though, can you give me the long rest thing again before you send me back?
Are you saying that to her?
I'm saying it to the judge.
Grimash, no. I
Can you at least
I like trying battles. You will have to.
Can you at least give me, like, let's say on a scale from 1 to 90?
You know what, Gleam? Roll me a D100.
45.
That is what you're going to come back with.
I was literally going to ask for half, so that's exactly correct. That's
Paylor-
exactly.
Paylor
Oh, it's
looks-
actually less than I started with. It's less than I died with.
So, Paylor, I got no problem with. Grimash slams his Warhammer or his Maul style gavel down. Gleam, you're now standing naked over all your stuff.
Wait,
Covered.
I was
covered-
going to see if I could try to squeeze one thing out before they zoom me away.
Okay, what is it?
I was just going to say, give me something special, man. Like, try to high five Paylor before I leave.
He goes, "You're my special buddy."
Fucking perfect. Confidence, that's what he gave me.
You're now naked, covered in ash atop all of your stuff. Boss turns and looks and sees you. The fuck?
Long story. I have to kill everyone here.
Including who?
Not y'all.
Oh. Now, here's the deal. Avie has killed one while you were gone, so that's going to be a fun argument later. Okay.
No.
All right, so that is the end of your turn. It is now the cultists who are going to make dagger attacks because they know their magic doesn't work. 17 and a nat 20, Avie. 17, I know misses.
Yes.
The nat 20 is 5 piercing plus 4 piercing, so 9.
Okay.
All right. One's going to come at Arlanna. He cannot get any advantage, so flanking is not going to help because his boss is now being slowly strangled to death by Kogo, who I'm assuming is just going shh.
Oh, he can't even hear her if she was doing that.
I know. I'm just saying. I just feel like Kogo is still doing that, like slowly flexing an arm while petting the hair gently.
Creepy girlfriend, creeper stalker
Damn
girlfriend
it!
smile.
5 piercing Arlanna. You have a 23 hits.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one is going to stab at the Kogo with the 22.
Yeah.
3 piercing.
Oh no, not 3 hole piercing.
However,
I mean,
they pry the pinky toe ring off. Not really.
No.
They cleave off the pinky toe fully.
I mean, I'm just saying, 3-hole piercing goes back to that couch conversation earlier.
I hate you, Nox.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, made me come over there and throw something at you.
Bring
All right.
it.
Okay, Avie, it is your go. What is your passive perception?
Avie sees Hewitt.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I get that. I need a number.
24.
Yeah, you notice a naked Gleam covered in his own ashes.
Perfectly regular sized penis.
That has to be denoted for some reason.
I'm sure. I'm sure you absolutely believe that. Let's see. How far do I have the distance? Am I going the distance? I've only got 30. All right. I am.
Okay, so is that bonus action disengage, or are you just flying?
Nah, I'm just going.
Okay, so let's see how bad these boys miss. 7 and a 14.
Okay.
Wacky dagger, inflatable, flailing tube guys. Let's see, 14. Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
All the sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so hold on. That is 20. That is
That's 34. 34. Pierce. 34. Piercing, slashing, cutlass, so slashing. And 2 lightning.
okay. You notice the lightning doesn't seem to have as much of an effect. However, it doesn't reflect it back at you like when you launch lightning at him.
Oh. I was gonna hellish rebuke him. And bonus action.
Oh, yeah, that's a nat 20. Kind of wish you had held that sneak attack damage personally now.
Yeah, kinda.
Horribly murdering this guy now.
Yes. And then so slash tap Kogo on the arm, point behind me to naked Gleam.
The grip that she has on the guy just increases exponentially. Not enough to actually do literal HP points of damage, but almost there.
Do you see what you've done to us? Now he's naked. Again.
And this is when you got to double check all the components on a spell. All right, Archmage. Let's see what you can do other than slowly asphyxiate at the moment.
I think that's going to be about it.
Yep, I'm just
Oh,
taking,
he can get stabbed a bunch more.
yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last for him. So I am just checking to see what spells he has that might not have a verbal component. Because he
I
made
mean,
the...
he could always just, try to get away.
Yeah, he could. I'm also going through what this dude's thought process is. I know magic. What do I have? Shit. That is pretty much the situation for this boy right now, I believe.
Yeah, when I was building one of my characters with the spellcasty stuff, I was like, okay, yeah, there is a lot that requires verbal components. Holy shit.
Yeah, that is why silence is such a nice spell.
Except weirdly with warlocks. Warlocks tend to have a lot of somatic stuff instead as their kind of baseline.
Yeah, I believe this boy that is straight up out of a player's or out of the Dungeon Master's Guide. Everything requires verbal.
Gotcha now, bitch. You use OP shit on us, we're gonna use OP shit on you.
I mean, I had to do something to up the damage because some of the ridiculous crap I've given you over a 4-year campaign. Let's see. So, remind me, with grapple, his movement is 0.
Correct. He cannot escape or move. Unless he decides to use his entire action to try to contest my grapple again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with his head feeling like it's about to pop like a grape, trying to wriggle free is probably not in this guy's wheelhouse.
I mean, he can also just stab me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it's not a disadvantage.
I don't believe so.
Because
What does he have to use to get out?
He's got to try to like contest me, like strength, like fight
Doesn't
out.
he have a disadvantage on strength already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's still hexed.
And I
Oh,
have
shit,
advantage
he is.
because I'm currently grappling him. So
Yeah, that is how that worked. This has gone down like one turn of him being kind of grappled.
He also takes 4 necrotic, by the way.
Takes 4 necrotic because of
Hex.
excuse me.
also he will have disadvantage next turn.
Because you will decide to
I will
restrain
make
him.
sure. Oh, he going on the ground, face down.
Oh wait, Arlanna, did you take your half damage at the start of your turn?
No, because you didn't say anything.
Okay, that's 5 that you would have taken because of the bleeds.
But because you
Bruh,
were deceitful, it's a 10.
I didn't remember because he didn't tell me.
Okay, so yeah, his only option, stab. Which a 15 is going to miss.
15 gonna make Kogo laugh.
Yeah.
Boss is just going to... So you have to kill all of them? Like, explain. Personally...
When they were under the impression that I was having help, so it should probably be fine. Then what am I gonna kill? I've already killed 7 of them. I mean, that's about it.
But the fact that Gleam is going to sit here and be like, I'm just not going to follow through on this right now.
I mean, it's impossible.
Not
I actually
really.
I have support things and buffs. I don't have those spells ready.
That is
That's why I asked for a long rest, and they didn't give it to me. So fuck them.
Let's see, what has he got? 5, 10, 5, hold on, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so boss can get all the way over here then. Doot. Like, he's gonna like, as he's like, are you sure? Like, I'm not sure what's going on. You just said you have to kill everyone.
Because they stupid bitch. That's all I gotta say. It's a stupid bitch. So I have
And
to get over it.
Gleam manages to whiff on both axe swings at this guy because he's confused by the no sound. All right, Kogo.
Okay, this time I'm gonna remember to actually roll my toe ring at the beginning. So toe ring. Hey.
There you go.
And then this is damage that he has taken due to being grappled. And she is going to kick her leg out at this guy for her first attack to do a shove, which I believe is a competing strength. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so.
Oh, that wasn't that great. Oh, I have a +8. Does that mean that wins?
Let me check.
Because I don't know in this case. Or is that a reroll situation?
I don't think it's a reroll. Okay, that is, can they contest it with dexterity?
I don't believe a shove can be contested. I think a grapple can be, but I don't think a shove can be.
No, it's just someone was asking if you do it with dex, and I was like, depending on the situation, I would allow it. Like if you're like acrobatic or something. But that is not the situation. This is a dude wearing a leather mask that is... These are terrible people, so I don't feel bad. Okay, you're gonna let me get down. Where do you actually have shove in here, butthole? Shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with this attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target can be no more than one size larger than you and must be within reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So I'm going to say this is kind of like a save. So since it matched, you don't shove them away.
Okay.
But you do feel the oily, nasty cloak that he's wearing on your bare foot.
Cool. So I'm going to use my second one now to try to shove this guy prone because, remind me, prone doesn't impose disadvantage for people trying to attack him if they're attacking them with melee, correct?
It gives advantage to people with
Okay,
melee.
I just wanted to make sure. So we're going to go for that.
So, I'm
And he's at disadvantage.
Yeah, I know how this is going to go for our sad Archmage boy. So that's a 9.
It's gonna Kogo.
Oh, boo.
She's basically
disadvantage
she's gonna
on your
like
house, disadvantage on your family, disadvantage on your cow.
She's gonna kind of wrench his arm backwards and shove him face first down into the ground and put her foot on the back of his head to restrain him. And let me double check one thing with my grappler feet. I'm pretty sure this is correct. So he is now truly restrained. And I am restrained, of course. I can't move with him at this point, which is fine.
Okay, so prone. A prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless stand up, thereby ending the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll is a disadvantage.
Correct. And I am not prone. I am able to pin him without being prone myself, but I am restrained, meaning I can't move at all. My movement is now 0. So I am now going to spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Kidney punches.
This first one is actually going to strike his hand that's holding the dagger.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
And I'm not going to roll damage. That's going to knock the dagger out of his hand.
Why?
So that he no longer has his dagger to attack with. He can't shank me in the shin.
You have a disarming attack?
Disarm is a thing. That's what I used against the guy who then pulled out the extra dagger and shanked me in the back, remember? In the cave? You can direct an attack to hit the weapon instead.
Claire going through all the technical shit.
This is like my only technical character. The rest are just rage and hit things in the face. I'm trying to be technical here. A creature can use an attack to knock a weapon or other item from a target's grasp. It makes an attack roll. And it looks like actually it can make a strength or dex check though to try to fight that.
I was going to say it should have a. I was going to say it should have a.
Yeah, so I don't roll strength though. I do actually roll a legitimate attack, but he does have to.
You definitely hit, and yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming a 16 doesn't do it.
No. It would have to beat the attack. And now she's just gonna punch him. And she doesn't even hit.
14 hits.
Oh, wait, no, 27 anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot. Doesn't even matter. That's just right to the face. Just one solid one right in the side of the head.
Alrighty.
She's just gonna look up at the other two. Like, she's not obviously prone, but she is like knelt down over him. And she's just gonna look up at him with just this like anger at both Avie and Arlanna, and just kind of gesture like, fuck him up.
Oh, yeah.
I can't help but feel like I'm in a gang and I just jumped some dude and I just called my posse and just kick him and like curb stomp him.
Well, you're not completely wrong.
That's what it feels like.
My posse's on Eric's.
Coco has a dark side.
Oh my god. This dude over here, he's still up, right?
Yeah. So there's a dude behind you that looks pretty good. This dude over here has dodged a couple axe blades.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, first of all, shits and giggles, Hunter's Mark on Archmage. Because I should have done that before, but I forgot. But oh well! Not up, spell slots down. And I know this guy's gonna get an attack of opportunity. I don't care. I'm moving over here.
Ignoring that Kogo said "fuck this dude" on the ground up.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Okay,
This is
so
really,
that's
this
5.
dude really did a 23 on a fucking attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Fuck you, dude.
5 piercing to your back.
Fuck this dude. Arlanna's just gonna turn around and flip him off.
He takes the finger off with another dagger swipe.
Oh, he doesn't. Shut up.
You're now fingerless.
He only gets one attack.
You cannot pick up on the humor or the sarcasm.
No, because you're deadpan and your humor sucks. That's why. Okay, so now I'm flanking 2 dudes, but this dude's on the ground anyway, so.
Yeah.
So, doink.
Yep.
Hard breaker this dude.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Oh, and he gets an extra d6 from that first attack. Hang on a second. That also goes to Archmage, and then second attack is going to Archmage.
Hold up. So, yep.
Plus d6.
So, tell me what's the total damage on your total not magical damage on your dude?
On Archmage?
Yeah, on Archmage. That's
15, 28,
35 total. 15 plus 13, 28 plus 2. 35 makes 35.
yeah. And then second Horde Breaker on the other dude. $17 hit.
Mm-hmm.
And so he took 24 altogether. Well, 24 slashing.
I misread that because I thought you could only do it once a turn.
It says on a turn whenever you make a weapon attack is what I have.
Nice.
You know, I could be wrong with it. And then Cultist has taken
Yeah, the cultist is dead.
4. Okay, he dead. Ha 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 ha.
How much cold was done to the other dude? 7?
6. Yes. And I believe that ends my turn.
This dude had a bad day.
You can only blame himself.
All right. Gleam.
What kind of action is it to just pick up my shield?
I'm going to say it's a free action to pick up your shield.
Pick up my shield.
Okay.
And then I'll say, all right, motherfuckers.
Time to go to work.
I swear to shit if you blow everybody up.
I can't get there. Okay. Wait, let me,
Neither
I
one of these dudes in the front Gleam are looking great.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's a touch spell. Okay.
Now here's the deal. Kogo, just to ask you this because I don't feel like pulling up silence. Is there any noise coming out of this sphere where everything's happening?
I don't believe so. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's just a sphere where no sound exists coming in or out. It is No sound can be created within or pass through, so that includes both ways.
So, Gleam, I would say your perception is high enough. You're noticing that absolutely no sound is coming from where your friends are all fighting.
Huh. Weird.
And the two closest cultists are looking rough. Like, I don't know if their HP is popping up for y'all. I know it's on the stream.
But now, okay, good. I was gonna say 15 feet, so that works. Because I'm a little cautious, I'll move 15 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
And oh god, where is it? You know what? I'll do this as a bonus action. Spiritual weapon right behind him.
Okay, behind the big boss.
Yeah. And then smack him.
All right, hold on. Let me find you a token.
It's I know you're probably gonna put the axe, but
Yeah,
it's a flail that looks like a sun on the end.
All right, so just because it's a goodie but an oldie. Controlled by Gleam.
And try to 17 hit him.
Oh, totally.
Oh, nice. Oh god, I don't ever cast a spell. What is it? It is a
It's
1d8
yeah,
plus 5.
Yeah, 1d8 plus your modifier. One of my favorite spells.
12.
Nice.
And then this
And
fella
that
here,
is it force damage?
it is force damage. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And then the guy right in front of me will get an old sacred flame.
All right, let's see if he can actually 20 radiant?
Yeah, I had my I have potent cantrips.
Oh shit. But that dude dies. He had 7 HP.
There's another one, and I'm just screaming this out loud. And
No.
I just have to point out that I'm supporting them in killing, so that counts as me.
You just hear in your head, Grumush, no, you. So, you better...
Well, I can't even tell them not to kill because they can't fucking hear me. So you just have to get over it.
No, that's a you problem, kid.
All right. Well, all right. Fuck you.
So angry.
Paylor, your harshness mellow, man. All right, coming at Avie. That's a miss. This one's going to take his chances running at the naked man that has a shield.
Which one? The dead one?
Oh, wait, is he dead?
I don't know. He took 20. He has a dead thing next to him.
Yeah.
Crap. So, yeah, there's only one left. Who killed this one?
Me?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm losing track of my own NPCs. All right. Avie, a dude just tried to stab you in the butt. His boss is on the ground in front of you. Gleam's got a giant flail while naked holding a shield.
I mean, so yeah, it is in fact a Tuesday. I'm gonna swing at the cultist behind me that keeps trying to peg me in the ass. Keeps trying to peg me in the ass.
Okay. Yep. Damn.
That's the other symbol. 13.
Oh, yeah. 13 would hit, but roll damage on the first one though. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw the combo damage, so yeah, that'll do it. You take the guy out from behind you.
Yeah. Neat.
Okay, so we've disarmed him.
Him dead. Yep. All right.
Oh, let me check something with him.
everybody there?
Yeah, I'm just I'm having to look at see if there's anything or if he's just gonna have to resign himself. I'm going through abilities right now. Okay, so he does not. He's going to use his action. Oh, the only thing he can do, because he knows he can't get away, he is going to try to bite his own tongue. And deals minimum damage to himself.
Dude on the ground does?
Yeah, he bites his own tongue. That's all he does.
Kogo's just staring at him completely unimpressed as like there's a little bit of blood literally starting to come off her own tongue because she's been biting this entire time. With just this bitch get on my level look.
Boss is going to tap you on the shoulder, Kogo. And he's going to hold up a note. Because he's realizing there's not any noise coming from around him. And it says, Gleam says he has to kill all of them.
Oh, okay.
Your go, Kogo.
She's gonna look up at Arlanna and Avie and hold her hand out like a stop motion and point at Gleam and then do like the finger across the neck and point at the guy beneath her. And let me check something.
Oh, well, yeah, I know he killed him. That's why we're stabbing him.
All right. Whew.
Are you going to drag him?
I was, but that's gonna require me resetting a couple things, such as the pin and everything, and I don't want to risk flubbing one of those. So let me see what she does have that's not damaged.
You have stunning strike.
That's still damaged though. That just applies the stun as well, so I don't want to risk finishing them off. Tell you what though, when it comes to unarmed attacks, can't I denote it being non-lethal?
I mean, you can do that technically with any attack, because I'm assuming someone could say, I'm going to hit them with the bottom of my sword. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm not going to go back and say, no, you have to roll. No, I'm not doing a different damage type for that, or damage dice for that.
Perfect. She's gonna start bitch slapping his face until he goes unconscious.
Okay. 14 will hit. Okay.
It was 22 anyway, so still up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still. Are you flurrying a blowing?
Yep.
Still up. Yep. Still up.
And then she's gonna hold her hand up and kind of do like a motion over him, looking at Arlanna and Avie again, like a. I could pantomime it. I don't know how to describe it. She's holding her hand flat and waving it over him like a no more, and looking at them and shaking her head and pointing at the weapon and pointing back at him, like the spiritual weapon, and pointing at him while holding her hand up now like a hold.
Boss is definitely still holding up the note.
That's her turn.
Arlanna.
So not supposed to kill this guy. Okay. Yes. I guess I'll just hold my attack if anything surprises us.
Okay.
She points at Gleam and mouths, "You better fucking kill him!"
Gleam, Arlanna mouths something at him. Something about a goat and a duck and billing.
Shut up.
And billing.
Could it possibly be about the dogs on the plains?
I don't like any of you tonight.
All right, Gleam, what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to whack him,
All right.
which will be. Oh!
Oh, totally misses.
Oh, that was perfect.
You got a nat 20 on him.
So 4 plus 5, so 9.
He had 4 HP left.
Wow.
Nice.
So, Gleam, how do you do this?
I just whack him just in the head. Just very boring. Just I don't know. He's almost dead. I'm just whacking him. And as I'm walking forward to cast a spell, and then he just fucking dies, and I'm like, oh, well, it's fucking easy.
So, you're actually walking forward?
And here's how I'm envisioning this. He takes a step forward, uses the spiritual weapon to kill him. Kogo drops the silence. And you son of a fucking bitch! You put me through this, and picks up in the middle of a tirade about how it's all this guy's fault.
All right, so let me ask, Kogo, are you actually dropping the silence?
She's gonna do a cursory glance because she's not really looked around. She's been focused on this dude, so she is gonna look around first and make sure that the other cultists are actually dead. And as she sees them
Boss is
dead,
dragging 2 dead bodies away from where he doesn't know where it is, but he knows someone did something, and he's like, because
yeah,
Boss, you notice Boss looks noticeably worried.
she drops it once she sees that all of the enemies are dead.
Boss looks directly at you, Gleam. Who did you make a deal with?
I mean, no one, but don't worry about it.
No, who?
No, that deal. No, worried.
I even tried to pass the deal along.
Okay,
So,
you were dust, and now you're back.
Okay.
Who the fuck?
I didn't make a deal while I was dead. I'll just have you know that.
Answer the question, Gleam.
No one. It's a bunch of bullshit and bureaucracy.
What is bureaucracy and bullshit, Gleam? Be specific.
What isn't? So okay. So what I actually said is, we'll kill everyone, but now they think that I said I will kill everyone, and it's fucking bullshit because that's not what I do. I support y'all and let y'all kill people.
Go, Gleam.
I don't know, some big orc guy. He's who made me do it. I've never even seen him until today.
I'm gonna
Wait,
bullshit.
I'm gonna go stab him in the dick if I don't get a clear answer in about 5 seconds.
Are you talking about Gramush?
Yeah, something like that.
That's an
The
orc
fuck
god.
did you
What the
meet?
fuck?
I've never even seen him until today, and now he's telling me what I have to fucking do. It's a bunch of
Was he
bull-
big? Because I heard he's really big.
He was fucking enormous. It was scary.
Dope.
Why?
That's cool.
Why are you getting orders
Wait,
from?
is that who you
orc
like? You like
god?
Gramash?
I mean, yeah, he's kind of more like a folk hero to like our tribe in particular. I do know that
Everyone,
some actually
shut
work-
up!
It was crazy.
I'm gonna point at Gleam. Start from the moment we got here. What happened?
So remember when I went to that thing and I got the zipper?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay, so that fucking woman thinks that I did something with her.
What fucking woman?
It's like the spider lady.
What?
The spider lady.
Gleam? Did you come in here having made a deal with Lolth?
No, I didn't. That's the thing. They just think I did.
What? How did this conversation go, Gleam?
It went like this. She was like, "Hey, will you and your friends kill everyone in here?" And I was like, "Sure, whatever." And then she left.
Arlanna
then-
walks over. She grabs Gleam by the shoulders.
I
and
give her disadvantage to hit me.
Gleam? This is not an attack. Gleam, focus. If you tell a god, yeah, sure, whatever, that means yes.
You know that. You've talked to gods all day long?
Gleam, I'm not an idiot.
Look, if anybody knows religion, it's me. And my headband, I'm assuming, is
Apparently
still
not.
on me because it was on me while I was dead.
Your religion is so confused. You apparently have more than 2 gods trying to fight over giving
Okay.
you orders.
Can I put my clothes on?
You don't have any.
They're right there.
Your
They
armor.
disintegrated.
Hold on, Gleam. The tunic's gone because it was mundane. Did you have magical armor or regular armor?
Regular.
Yeah, it's gone. The only
You
thing that,
naked.
the only thing you have left
Well,
are your
wait.
magic items. Which wait,
Let
was
me
your
make sure. I don't know. I don't think it was. Let me check.
You have your cloak, then your manta ray cloak is probably the only thing
Yeah, you could-
clothing wise that's still there.
Well, hold on. Is the shield magical? I thought y'all bought him a magical shield.
Nope, it's just a regular ass shield.
Okay,
Oh, no,
then-
it is. It's a +1 shield.
Okay.
I bought that. They didn't buy me that. I
Okay,
came
so
into
you
that.
do have your shield and you have your cloak.
What about my holy symbol?
You know what? I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to say that you have your holy symbol.
Okay,
And the
so I
head-
have
the
my holy
headband-
symbol.
The headband
I
was
have my
magic.
shield. I no longer have a chain shirt. I have my cloak of the manta ray. I have my pearl of power. What about my diamonds?
They're mundane items.
Okay, so no longer have diamonds.
If it's not magic, it's gone.
Yep.
No longer have a wrestling promo. No longer have 5 ounces of lemon pepper. No longer have hangover tea. No longer have crazy tea. No longer have a tea kettle. No longer have incense. No longer have ivory strips.
You see, now aren't you glad that we had taken so long to pay you?
Do I still have my Yule blessing? Because I've never used it.
I would say yes.
It's not a
Okay.
physical
That's
thing.
not a physical. That's not a physical thing.
I still have the crystal horse. I still have the bag of tricks. Folded bed magic?
You have basically you have a magical bed that would fold out so you could sleep in it.
Okay. Now, the most important thing in my inventory is not magical, and it's just a lock of hair. I don't have that anymore.
No, since it's a mundane item.
Oh boy.
I am sorry, Gleam.
He just shuts down. And just sobs. He's just sitting there sobbing.
Arlanna's like, uh-oh, crying.
I was gonna just kind
I
of.
didn't mean to make him cry, but goddamn.
I was just gonna kind of walk up to him. Hey, buddy, you okay?
Do you touch him?
I don't think he's okay, Avie.
Kogo's just coming and sitting by him, but like she's very uncomfortable, but like feels really bad. So she's just kind of doing that, like that childish pulls her knees up to her chest with her arms around him. Just kind of sitting.
Kogo goes immediately from murder-tastic, technical nightmare for DM to, oh boy, what do we do here? Wow, guys.
Well, yeah, she did that. She went murder because he died. That's why she went like
I'm
super
just-
tactical. I can't fuck this up.
I'm sorry, no, it's just this is me as the DM, like, holy shit, Kogo fucked this dude up. Next thing, Kogo sits there and is like trying to be adorable, and I'm like, this is not computing.
He'll turn around. Is there any further we can go this way?
You could, yeah, if you want to walk that way.
Like, does it look like there are more people to kill that way?
As far as show me where the edge of
This
your
way.
vision is.
Like I can kind of see right. Oop,
Okay,
like right here.
I need to get rid of that because it wasn't summoned. So no, it just looks like a giant pool of blood.
And I'm sorry for this. You're just the one in the way. He will, if I could do this, cast thaumaturgy to make his eyes flare with fire.
Okay, that's doable.
Also make his voice louder. And he will stand up and he'll look straight at Kogo and very loudly say, "Get the fuck out the..." No, he'll say, "Get back!" But he will say it with command.
What's the roll on that?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, she like she doesn't even get up. She just like literally scurries back like 15 feet.
And then he just starts walking out.
What? The fuck just
You're
happened?
walking out this way.
Yeah.
As
I
you
was
do,
just
she's
like-
going to continue like trying to get like out of your way, like
Crab walk, crab walk, crab walk.
but she's just gonna kind of duck back behind this corner once you're past.
What the fuck just happened?
That was really scary.
I got to get back on the objects layer. What layer am I on?
I'm so confused. What just fuck happened?
So, Moose, if you're
I didn't mean to yell. I didn't make him cry. God.
Boss is sitting there. Diamonds, right now. Diamonds. Anybody?
Okay.
Diamonds.
Yes.
Uh,
What do you need?
He made a deal, right? Right. Something, right?
Yes.
yeah, we couldn't get out of him exactly. What?
He said he had.
Oh shit! And I'll throw and I will start fumbling around, reach in my bag and pull out four diamonds and throw them to fucking boss.
Boss is going to expend all of his third level. Wait, first
Well,
he's gonna tie him up, tie him up, tie him up, tie him up,
and he's gonna start hog tying all of them.
and
Yeah,
Boss,
Arlanna's gonna help.
Boss,
Gag 'em,
Kogo
gag
is
'em.
one of those like she has no idea what's going on. She's just going to try to
I don't really
participate.
know either.
So she's just
Avie is
piling
going to-
bodies.
Avie's going to turn to Kogo and say, "Go get him."
No.
Yes,
No.
he has to kill them all.
Wait, fuck!
He made a deal. He's got to
Fuck.
kill all of them.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay. And she's gonna
Nope,
like
nope, hold
use
on.
monk
Gleam,
speed.
Gleam has done something. Is this the area that you were doing it in, Gleam?
This
I don't give a fuck.
It blocks off all of this.
I do not
the
care.
damage facing them, but he continues to walk.
That's fine. She's
You
she's going
idiot!
straight through it.
So, Kogo, give me a dex save.
She'll probably be all right. No,
We will beat them to death with him if we have to.
Yeah, that's my plan at this
That's
point.
5d8 damage to Kogo fire-wise.
Ah,
But I think
That's
you
fine.
have evasion as a monk.
Yes, but that actually doesn't help me here. Because that's only if I were to take half, I would take full. Oh wait, no.
If you take,
you still take half.
you take half,
Okay, you're
because
right.
You would take
Okay,
none.
yeah.
So,
So
Gleam
that's
is walking.
the 12, 11.
Boss, boss casts
11.
Revivify, and he's like, "This is the most questionable thing I've ever done, but I don't know if it's good or bad. What are we doing?"
She's going to turn around and shout, "Shove him into the wall of fire! Shove him into the wall of fire! Burn him up! Burn him up! Now!
no, but he has to kill them.
That's his fire! That's his fire!"
Oh fuck, you're right. Grab him.
And we will grab them and drag them into the fire.
Kogo's gonna double back and start grabbing them and just stand in the fire holding them until they're down.
Did they have 1 HP? Because oh my god, y'all are terrible.
It was his spell. It counts.
And it just annihilates all of them.
Oh my god! I was trying to stop y'all from coming to him, but that is hilarious.
What the fuck?
Okay, but did he kill this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. I know he killed the archmage, but I wasn't sure about the other one.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill him again.
Oh my god.
You did it! You did it! Look! And she's gonna turn around and point at like the little bits of like smoking corpses that's kind of falling out on this side of like the wall that you can just see like fingers starting to crisp. You killed him! You killed him!
Gleam.
You got them all!
Gleam,
So,
are you
wait.
Gleam, are you still just walking away?
Right. So just so y'all know, myself literally laughed so hard I had to mute it, and I'm tearing up from laughing. Gleam doesn't care, and he just continues to walk.
Arlanna grabs Boss's arm. I'm so glad you're the smart one.
I think I'm going to hell.
No,
Well,
you
Gleam's
just saved him from going to going to like Lolth Hell.
I mean, bad guys got killed twice, so that's probably a good thing. Oh shit, there's a wall of fire.
Yeah, Kogo's just kind of awkwardly sitting on the other side of the fire because she doesn't want to cross back through it, so she's just kind of stuck.
You
But
just
she's
hear
too
you
scared to approach Gleam.
You just hear your friends chunk the cultist into the fire cast by Gleam. All right.
And if it's like turn based, he's not running, but he's
It
It's
is
only
a
talking
it is a
to
very lost, despondent, pissed.
no, it's like
confused
just
walk.
angry. You ever been just pissed off and you just walk in a straight line, and if somebody gets in your way, you're just gonna run over them?
Yeah, Kogo did that in the cave.
Yeah.
That
All right. So eventually I'm going to say eventually the fire dies down. Gleam, we'll get to you walking off in a second. Is anybody looting a dead body, or are y'all just chasing after Gleam?
Oh shit! I'll go back. Go back
yeah,
and loot the archmage.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. The only thing you find on him is the knife that was knocked away. That's the matron's dagger.
Oh damn it!
And I get to, for the first time since we started playing again, I get to go to found artifacts and add something.
Oh,
as he's Donald ducking his way. Well, no, he doesn't have a shirt either.
No, he's got a cloak. So, you know what? No, he's going to walk out of the cave pissed, but he's also going to like have a fluttering cape and a shield and be completely nude with a headband. He's pulling off a very Greek-esque. He is a Greek hero in this statement coming out of the underworld. Not edited. So what you doing?
Hey, just for the whole minute that it's up, he's just continuing to walk.
Okay, that would probably get you close to the front because this isn't a big dungeon. I mean, that's
Okay,
what a
so
minute. So every 6 seconds, you're moving 30 feet.
I just typed in Google naked tiefling with a cloak, and there is a lot of jester. And Mollymock.
Mollymock doesn't surprise me because he was naked a lot. Well, so was Jester. Never mind. So the firewall drops y'all. Gleam, you can go ahead and move your token back to the entrance of the dungeon.
fancy dagger.
So it is now among your other differentiated found magic items. The papoose is still in here. Anyway, y'all just see Kogo just sitting there when the fire drops.
She is very, very singed.
Oh my god, this was another clusterfuck.
Do you think we did it?
I really hope so.
I mean, if we're dealing with this, gods and fae, technically is a big thing. So yes, I believe we did it because he cast the wall of flame. His spell killed them.
I hope that works.
I really hope so too. I am sorry you
Perfect.
had to revive 4 cultists that we had to then quickly murder. And I'm sorry that we had to use up
Can you imagine the confusion of those people?
or whoever they worship. Like, welcome. Oh shit, they're gone. Oh shit, they're back again.
Okay, to let y'all know, if he had managed to do damage to himself again before y'all took out the cult leader, he would have summoned what he was trying to summon. Which he is realizing he realized quickly, I should have just stayed with what I fucking was doing. That would have been a more fun fight, but for me.
But was
I think that was plenty fun.
Y'all annihilated that.
I understand, but that was still extremely stressful and scary, regardless of the damage that was or was not being dealt to us.
It's got
Very rough.
disintegrated.
He also had power word kill.
fuck.
I used Archmage stats, so that he had power word kill.
Fuck.
So let me ask this, because it's getting late. Is anyone going to investigate this, or are y'all just going to follow after Gleam to figure out what he's doing, or is the party splitting?
We needed to find stuff out for Kogo's sister, didn't we?
Think so, yeah?
We needed to kind of figure out what the fuck was actually going on.
Yeah.
I need to make sure there's nothing else that's going to,
But I'm also, the reason I'm asking is, I moved stuff on the wrong screen. You do have a party member that is going through an existential crisis. This is just me as the DM wanting to know where we're at and what we're doing. So, Avie, you're going to stay and investigate the...
I mean, y'all should get it done. He's not gonna respond to anything that y'all talk to him about, so.
player
Does
decision.
Kogo just need to go babysit and just watch
maybe, yeah.
and make sure he just doesn't do dumb things?
Boss is going to go with Kogo.
Okay.
Oh, great! The last time the two of us were in one spot, that went so well.
If I don't hear from you in 30 minutes, I'm coming back to check on you, okay?
Why would you bring that up?
All right, listen.
I mean, you still look like that, and I still look like this. It's hard to forget.
Rocket launcher.
So, Avie, eventually y'all find off the other side chute tunnel that you did not go down, that there are 2 iron chests, one locked, one unlocked.
You mean both unlocked?
Check for traps.
The unlocked one pops open. Give me a dex save.
Y'all, we just talked about this.
Told you to check for traps.
It is still daytime outside. It's starting to get late in the day. Avie, as you unlock it, you're like, ha, and a bunch of needles shoot out.
And miss me.
And they
Not a
miss
mimic.
you.
Not a mimic. Okay.
But as you watch them hit the wall, you watch them melt the stone a little bit.
Ooh.
This sucked. Why didn't you remind me to check for traps?
I fucking did, and then you opened it before I could finish my sentence.
That's not how I remember that.
It was literally 2 seconds ago.
Avie, I replaced your reality with my own.
What the fuck's in the box that he almost just melted you?
Okay, so the box that you just unlocked, you find a ledger of members of the cult of the Sanguine Queen.
Sanguine Queen. Does that sound familiar?
Religion check.
It does not. I don't know who that is.
Nope. So the ledger has the name that was on the name for the high priest, who oddly enough, both of y'all give me a history check. All right, Arlanna, like when you see the name, you think you remember it. Avie, you remember this prick. This dude was from Fresh Salt, and he was a. This is the DM for getting the term, and I don't have the Holy Winds document open, but let's see. He was basically a cardinal for the Elfin order in fresh salt. He presided over when you got caught selling illegal items, along with the judge.
This son of a bitch.
You know the dude?
He put me away once.
Let's see. There is a list of everyone that was sacrificed and a list of specific sacrifices. Kogo's sister's name is on the paper.
Oh shit.
You find a bag of 500 gold, and you find another mask. Let me.
We should probably give that to Gleam.
I think he's deserved at this point.
It is a metal mask with a lot of spikes on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty. So I'm now going to move this up to found artifacts. It's a lovely little picture for y'all. And I'm going to add that to everybody's list. So y'all can now see the massive Clarotha.
Mm.
So that is what's in the locked box. The unlocked one has a bunch of daggers that look like the ones that the cultists were using, a bunch of black robes that are oily and nasty, leather masks that seem to be made from a human face with wood added to them, and then several bloody necklace, pendants of a bloody knife that seem to be some type of holy symbol.
So what?
So
What's the holy symbol?
it's a knife with blood dripping off of it.
Like just straight up dripping off it.
It is a metal knife that looks like it has blood on it. Like the blood is like a crystal of some sort. Probably not even a precious stone.
Huh.
So,
They may want that. Everything
yeah.
probably can stay.
Yeah. Take the mask. And
Move.
what do you think about the holy symbol?
Yeah, we should probably take it with us. I'll probably want to look at it.
And then I'm gonna take the gold and the ledger, and I'm gonna set the chest with the robes and shit on fire.
Okay. So that's what y'all are doing. Gleam, when you make it outside, it is starting to it's like late afternoon.
Is there a beach like right there?
It is literally just mud and bog and marsh. You can see the boats out on the water off in the distance. Like it took y'all, you got here early morning, and then it took y'all about 2 hours to walk to here.
He'll just walk out as far as he can and then just sit there and I guess watch the sun go down. Just in the mud.
Just
Yep.
done. Okay. Roll me a wisdom save. Nice. You will take no
20.
damage.
29.
So as you're doing that, you just feel someone sit down next to you.
Without like looking at them, can I tell who it is?
They are
Like in my
very large individual, colorful palm tree shirt.
What?
You completed the contract in the most fucked up way possible.
The fucking point.
She owes you. She's got to pay you.
What?
You're just not even looking at Paylor?
No.
Did she talk to you about what the reward was?
I don't know.
I mean, saw the contract. Didn't specify, did it?
I don't know. They wouldn't let me read it.
They held it up in front of you, kid.
I have 11 intelligence. I'm not a super fast reader,
It was
and
literally-
it was all legalese.
It literally was. You verbally agreed to do this. It was one sentence.
Yeah, but it was like, did you not? But do also not can do not can do this.
He just starts laughing because of all the you said do.
Like 3 times.
Yeah. Look, no, kid. It literally said you just verbally agreed to do this. But that means you get to demand something of her.
I demand her death.
Nah, you can't do that. We technically can't die. Unless we go to,
Can I demand to replace her?
No. You couldn't do that. Plus you don't want to live at her house. It's terrible, kid.
What would hurt her the worst?
I don't know. Take all her Gwen Stefani records.
Did Boss and I get to keep up?
There's about a minute, but as you get out there, you don't see anybody.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's not talking out loud.
No, yeah, just as they get up there, you walked a little ways away and then sat down. Like they don't see you.
Oh, okay.
Roll perception to see if you see 2 little cheek imprints in the mud. Not really. Why do you want revenge so bad?
Fuck her, that's why.
Oh, that's fair. You got pulled into a bad contract. Pays
But I
not to be
didn't.
a smartass with certain gods. It's devils in the detail, kid.
And make a deal with her.
If you agreed to do something with her,
Oh, she also agreed that my friends could help, and all of a sudden I got taken away, so
that part seems like something that might not have been remembered. Meta, the DM does not remember that. Because
I'm assuming that because I told her I need the long rest to support my friends. That's the only reason. But I probably did say I would kill them. Probably, I don't know.
but I mean, she's a goddess, kid. You can either try to hurt her, or you can try to get something from her. Something useful. And she owes it to you clear, free, and base. Like no line, no strings or anything. Also, and he just points a finger over at you, and you're now wearing a pair of board shorts with, it says 9 o'clock somewhere on them. I'm tired of looking at your dong when I look over at you. Just kind of stares at you angrily when you look over at kid. Rough day, but you did what you're supposed to do. Proud of you. Maybe think about what you can get instead of trying to hurt somebody. Make the world better, you know?
Yeah, that's what I did, and then I got myself in this position.
Or you could be a salty little whiner about it. It's up to you.
I'll probably do that for a while.
But I'd think about it, you know?
Do I have to go back to that stupid fucking court?
No, you fulfilled the contract.
So how do I get what I want?
Just think of her. Oh, no, I'm not giving you your cell phone number. You don't want that because then she'll just drunk dial you at 4 a.m. in the morning. You'll show up. There's a whole bottle of Fresca there, or a box of whatever that weird French-sounding wine that comes in a box is.
It's called Ghost Soda, I think.
No, that's just called sad water.
Hmm.
It does not come.
Bite me.
The water of fruit memory.
I hate you guys.
No, you don't.
But just think of her and then make your demand of her. I mean, she'll grant you just about anything. You can't kill her. You can't replace her.
I
mean,
can replace her. She just won't grant me that.
Oh, no, kid. You ain't going to take her out. You're good. You're not that good. If some plucky drow and his group of friends that can't stop about being friends can't take her out, you're not going to be able to pull it off. But if you want to fight God, I'll support you on your crusade to a level. Except Friday nights. Those are my night. Also, are you making a new church?
If I ever get paid,
Dude, I totally support it.
right? To get people in the doors.
Yeah. Get them in
That's
the
what I'm
doors
saying.
with whores, yeah.
That's a good slogan. I'm gonna steal that. And then I'll put, how people put a dash, and then like that's the person that said this. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God, you're quoting Paylor.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys.
So wait, just real quick. I've been telling people that your first rule is just don't be a dick. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And don't be a dick, but rule 2 is if someone else is being a dick, slap them in it.
You know what? I'm just gonna look up the tenets of Satanism, and that's gonna be Paylor. Because that sounds exactly like LaVeyan Satanism.
Oh, and we just got banned.
Well, it's a legitimate religion.
Oh, no, it is. I'm just saying that we only got 2 viewers. Next thing you know, this D&D podcast. Yeah, we did deal with it. Other religions exist than what you believe, Karen. Plus, they mostly picked that name to piss people off.
No, they 100% picked that name to piss people off.
That just upsets people. It's like we're trolling as we do this. Anyway, he looks at you. I got to get going, kid. Just maybe think about getting something instead of taking something. Maybe getting something back.
I'm gonna be a whiny bitch for a while though, so.
Oh yeah, I know you are. I know you. Just don't do any sales pitches while you're like this. Or else I'll come back until you cease your bitch crying. It's a terrible noise.
Yeah, but sometimes crying's okay.
In Gleam, you're now standing in front of the boats. And behind you there is one set of very large footprints in the mud.
That's from where I carried you.
I knew someone was gonna fucking say it.
All right,
And-
I swap. I'm now on team Spider Lady. No,
You're now on Team Spider Lady.
no.
There would just be 6 steps through all the mud.
Oh, that's probably worse.
Oh, that'd be way worse, dude. So, Kogo, boss.
Question:
Yes,
board shorts have cargo pockets.
yes, they do.
Okay.
Do you
I put all my shit that I'm holding into the cargo pockets.
So you're opening up the cargo pockets?
Yeah, I'll put my shit in it.
Roll me a perception check.
$22.
There seems to be a small folded note in the bottom of one of the pockets.
All right, what's it say?
When you unfold it, there is a little lock of hair tied with a ribbon. And it is a picture of a big tiefling and a little tiefling girl. Drawn in crayon.
He'll put it back in his pocket.
Okay. Kogo. You and Boss are out at the doorway and there's absolutely no one anywhere. But you do see like footprints that go out for a ways, then it looks like a butt print, and then very large feet print.
Well, I
Or should
guess
say it looks like sandal prints.
Oh, even worse.
He wears,
at least like flip flops.
yeah, it's flip flops, but he wore socks with them.
Hey, I'll do that.
he really does every day
Yeah, why?
because he is never doesn't wear socks, but also now also really likes sandals, and he can't reconcile the two. So he just does both.
Ew.
She's gonna lean over to Boss. I don't think he really went much further than that, but I also don't want to like interrupt him while he's feeling bad. So maybe we just stay right here by the entrance and I guess just listen if he has problems. I don't know. He scares me right now. I don't want to bother him.
Yeah, he was super scary with that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think I've been that scared in a long time.
You didn't pee a little bit, did you?
Of course I did.
Okay, I would have too.
And then I got burned. I'm
But
having a bad day, but he's having a
silver
worse day.
lining, it dried it out.
True, very true. And with the smell of burnt hair, you really can't smell the urine anymore.
Do we wait now, or
Yeah, and she's just gonna kind of like sit on the ground and kind of lean up, I guess, against the entrance,
the very awkwardly shaped door knocker door?
like to the side, like not
Okay.
on the door itself, but I guess like the jam or the yeah.
Okay, after a while, Avie and Arlanna come out holding. Well, you probably shoved it all in a bag, didn't y'all?
Yeah, we found weird crap. Also, your sister's real lucky she didn't come. She was on the list to be sacrificed.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
your sister was on the murder list.
Yeah,
okay.
but we got some stuff for her and her people to look at.
That explains why that guy had an instant kill spell. Guessing that would have been used on her if she was here.
Yeah. Did either of you know anything about something called the Sanguine Queen?
Boss, no.
That was the name of what they were, whatever the hell they were worshiping, I think.
Is that
Okay.
anything rollable for Kogo, or is
Yeah,
that just a hard no?
Religion. I'm just saying,
Okay.
I'm not rolling for Boss in this. There
That's
is
fine.
no way Boss would know this.
Maybe it's something she picked up. Oh, she has terrible religion, though. We'll see.
And the
Yeah.
Nope.
Kogo, like
Yeah.
the whole thing, like I'll go ahead and because you were raised by a Finnish mother. Again, all you need to know about the orc religion is the 3 deities and to pray to them to leave you the fuck alone. Like that is the whole thing about the orc religion and the Finn religion. It's like Gramush, don't fuck this up for me. Luthic, do not hold my hand to stop this blow. The other one that I keep forgetting how to pronounce, do not come anywhere near me.
Yeah, and then from her time on the boat, she probably heard like so many other random ass stories about random ass other deities that she just literally does not remember or keep any of them straight in her head.
Yeah, this one group of crazy guys I met believe in a magical carpenter and a walrus.
And this other one thought that his prophet spoke to him through a piece of toast.
Now
Hey,
don't you blaspheme our Lord and Savior Bram toast. Understand? Don't you do it.
The following day, the toast had a bite taken out of it. Kogo looked very quiet and guilty with crumbs around her face.
Oh my god.
So someone ate my god.
and then there was another asshole. There was gold in a hat. It was weird.
Kogo just has her hands behind her back, kind of like kicks at the ground. I thought it'd make me stronger.
Kogo. Bread for the bread god, bread for the bread god.
Someone who's met Gramush, praying for him to leave you the F alone. That's a pretty good prayer.
We were right all along.
That is all orc gods.
Yeah, it is. I only made a triumvirate
Arvax
for
would
this
tell you
world.
that.
You pray to the 3 orc gods to leave you alone.
Every time Arvax calls on the power of her god, Luthic, don't fuck this up for me.
So many times she has caused that to be a 5.
The fuck? What did I ever do to you?
Fun fact, remember that time I got arrested on Saltab?
Which time?
Fresh salt.
Fresh salt? On fresh
Which
salt?
time?
Yes.
Let's see. The
Obviously.
second smuggling time.
Yes, because I think that was the one time I was sober when it happened.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the asshole Elfin guy that is the one who sent him and the guy that sentenced me? Yeah.
Yes,
That was
yeah.
that asshole was him.
So is this an Elfim order thing, or is this him being a hypocrite?
This is yes.
Blasphemer. Okay, not that I'm totally into them either, but
Boy, he did not age well.
Big mass murdering fuckhead will do that.
I mean, you would think if you're trying to fuck with, life and death, you'd be able to make yourself look a little bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but I guess not.
It's very surprising how little those two things come together.
I know, right? Just doesn't make sense. But then again, I don't know physics.
so do you guys know
immortality, forced to be fugly? It's
I mean, no wonder he was, kind of had to stick up his butt, to be fair.
So
Speaking of stick up the butt, where's Gleam?
Kogo's just gonna point over to the 2 little butt prints and then the 2 big footprints. I'm pretty sure that's him right there.
Did you disappear again? The fuck?
Actually, that's a good question. DM, can I roll a perception to see if I can I don't know how to put it other than tell if a person's there technically or something's there?
I'm not gonna make you roll. There is nothing near y'all. It is a 2-hour walk back to the boats.
We should find him.
But there's no footprints that lead away from the butt prints.
There's the butt prints, and then there's the very large footprints from what looks like maybe a 16-foot tall individual.
Right, but it doesn't look like Gleam stood up and walked off, though.
The footprints are slightly off to the side.
Did the troll come by and grab him? The fuck?
It's heading towards the ship, so
yeah, let's go that
Let's go.
way, please.
Okay, so y'all are doing that. Gleam, do you just go back to your bunk, or
the big boats are there?
both boats are there?
Didn't we have to take smaller boats to get to the shore?
Yeah.
Just sitting I thought it was a smaller boat.
Sorry, you're right. There is a landing craft, one of the rowboats.
He's just sitting in the boat.
Okay, and that's where we'll end tonight's session. And I think tomorrow or next week will be the last session of Lost Seas, unless y'all open up a map tube.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Provided that we don't roll anything crazy.
see what Avie's gonna start drumming his fingers on the map tube.
No!
All right, so
I will throw that thing into the sea.
So, other than me having to go and read a bunch of stuff repeatedly, because, of course, Kogo is every single technical attack anyone hardly ever uses. Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.
You're improving me as a DM by making me remember the stuff that almost no one does in 5th edition.
Yep.
I had fun with this.
Yeah.
Same.
I felt bad when I realized the trinket was a mundane item.
Yep.
Sorry, miss.
It's fine.
So, Yeah, like I said, we probably have one more of these. That'll be next Monday, and then we will switch back to Holy Winds.
Neat.
So-
We'll go from there.
Yep. And when we get back to Holy Winds, we will be starting off with Quiet Year, which will just be all of us. I actually put a card mechanic into Holy Winds for us to use. So we will be drawing and discussing, and all 5 of us, or 6 of us, sorry, all 6 of us get a turn drawing until we run through a season.
Neat.
So
I don't know how it works.
we will go over that at the start of that. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to M and then Nox for our final sign off.
Oh boy. Okay. So that all happened. Gleam is dead. Gleam is not dead. Some guys were dead. We made him not dead, and then made him dead again. Par for the course. So you can find us on YouTube and here on Twitch and on Facebook as Team Bonus Action. We are at bonus_team on Twitter. We have coming up Thursday, Tears of Kairos. Sunday will be, I don't remember. What's Sunday going to be?
I'm going to interview Spence.
Spencer, so, not investigation. Check. Bonus roundtable. Interview with Spence. Then back here again on Monday, and we will see how this all plays out in the end.
And next month we start Strahd.
You start strong.
Yeah. Well, Claire and I start Strahd.
Yep.
Claire, webcam, no webcam.
I probably could. I need to just see how my final office setup ends up working. So it's whatever ends up being easiest.
Okay. I'm just saying because I still got to build the OBS layout.
Anyway, I think that's all from me. I'm gonna turn it over to Nox.
Well, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening. Join us next time for more chicanery and I don't know, shenanigans. Yeah, shenanigans. Let's go with that. So until next time, folks, don't let your meatloaf.